Yo, good morning. It's your boy Mike Nice the Barber. We are out here once again with the morning check-in. I'm your host, Mike Nice the Barber. And we are out here. If you're not catching it right now, you say a little bit later, type yo in the comment box. A lot of people been doing that. Taking a minute, but it's good, man. It's happening. So I'm on a few different channels, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. We all over the place, and we on everybody's block. We are here. It's the morning check-in where you get to say and talk about anything you want. Talk about the elephant in the room, whoever, whatever. It's positive vibes, though. Positive vibes. Yo, Rolls Royce. It's positive vibes. I always shout everybody out. Everybody I know, I shout them out. And what I'm saying? We out here. We working. Make it a little noise. So share it, like it. If you tap into the room, share it with somebody. Leave some hearts, show some love, and subscribe. Why not? You're on YouTube, hit follow. So Fades Mike, YouTube. And let's go, man. This is what's up. What's good, man? What's going on? What everybody got going on? This weekend coming up. It's Thursday, so it's like pre-weekend. And it's been rainy, kind of rainy and stuff like that, but the weather is about to turn up. It's about to heat up. It's about to heat up because Sunday here, I'm in Atlanta, and it's supposed to be like 82 degrees, yo. It's supposed to be crazy hot. Good morning. We out here. We're here at the Cancer Center getting positive vibes. Shout out to you. I'm about to follow you. LJ. Linda. I'm about to follow you, Linda. If I can. Oh, we friends already. I'm following you. We on and popping. Let's go. At the Cancer Center. What's going on, Linda? What's going on at the Cancer Center, man? A friend of mine. I'm glad you made a comment too. Um, a friend of mine had a cancer scare, right? It was something very small he was feeling in his side, and he went and they, did an MRI and all that stuff, and you know, it's always scary, right? And I don't know how it feels to have it. God forbid, you know, something like that happens, but hopefully you can catch it early. Um, I wish you would be able to get on and tap in and just kind of tell the people, all the listeners, good morning, yo, and tell them, things that we can do to help, right? Like, if you're feeling something in your stomach or you're feeling something here, you're feeling something there, what should you do? It's very scary, but they don't do great things here. What do you mean? She says it's very scary, but they don't do great things here. But what is it? Like, oh, man, I wish you could tap in. Um, it's scary. So he, when he went through it, and so I'm a barber, so he came to the shop one day after about 2 weeks, and Quace, good morning. His hair started coming out. Oh, they do great things. Yeah, okay. Woo. That was a little scary. Yo, Royce. Um, and his hair was coming out. From the what you call it? What you call it? When they zap everything out of your body. I forgot what they call it, right? But um, I had to give him a bald head, and we talked through it, and he didn't have any. He didn't have any feeling. Like, he didn't show any feeling, right? Chemo, right? The chemo, and he didn't show any emotion yet. So then a friend of mine, my man Jay, Jay come out and he just says anything, and he's just like, "Yo, so what your what's up with your hair, fam? You got what you got going on?" He was just like, "Yo, I'm sick," like that. And I'm like, "Yo, Jay, come on, man. You can't just be saying anything." So we talked about it, and he got kind of a little emotional. Webo Love, he got a little emotional, you know, and that was cool. Randy, good morning.
How are you?
Doing good. So a friend of mine had cancer, and he he made it through. So I'm saying all this stuff to say, hey, he made it through.
I made poopy today. I made poopy today. Did you?
Yo, Brandon, come on, man. Hold on. We serious right now. Hold on. And when he rang the bell, he had the video of him ringing the bell. It brought me to like kind of to tears a little bit too. It made me really emotional because I couldn't imagine going through that. Like, just having to think about your life being over, and it's not. You got little kids. You got a little daughter. She's not little, but she's about 13, and she she plays basketball, and I'm sure all those things go through his head. So I wish, Linda, you could really put us up on a few different things. There's nothing you can do to prevent it, but if you start, like he said, he felt a little pain in his side, and when he felt that little pain in his side, he went and he took care of it. So, cancer is a big deal, man. It's very scary, and we got to think about it. Brandon, what's up? What you got?
Okay, ways to prevent cancer from taking place: eat right, exercise, take care of your health. Don't eat fast food. Fried food also causes cancer. You want to stay away from fried food.
Fried food?
Right?
Fried food?
Yeah, fried food. Fried food causes cancer.
Brandon, how old are you?
26.
Peace and blessings. 26. How long you been streaming?
A couple of years.
2 years. You got a lot of people rooting for you. I'll tell you that. You got a lot of people that gift you and stuff like that a lot, right?
I'm well known on the app, yes.
So what?
I'm well known on the app, yes.
Well known. All right, well known on the app. How'd you get well known? I would like for everyone to get checked: diabetes, stroke, cancer, and serious. Yeah. People got to get checked for diabetes. See, Brandon, I'm probably like twice your age, and a lot of people that watch me, or that we done grouped up, they're a little older, so they having these ailments and stuff like that. So, what about the young people that get sick? Who is that saying that? Please be careful, Brandon. Oh, Brandon has caused a lot of drama on this app with a lot of big creators. Brandon, what's up, man? Somebody said be careful about you. Somebody, did you see that message somebody wrote?
No.
It says, please be careful. Brandon has caused a lot of drama on this app with a lot of big creators. What's up with that?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yo, what's up with you, man? Do I need to like not accept your invite?
Who said that?
I'm asking.
No. You do me like that?
Oh yeah, see? Webbo up, my voice ain't changing. Cat, what's up? Good morning. What's the word? Yeah, that's what you do. I see what they talking about now. With you.
What do you mean?
Yo, run fast.
I'm not negative at all. I'm not mean. Those are trolls.
They're trolling? He gets into situation because he doesn't understand when he's nice. He has a traumatic brain injury. What happened?
I was in a car accident when I was 6. I was diagnosed with severe traumatic brain injury with nerve damage. But I don't know what people are talking about. All I was talking to is Violet, and Debbie's a pet lady. And the other one. Yo, and then I was talking about my poopies.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That's too much.
All I talk about is my poopies, my stinkies.
Nah, Brandon, we don't want to hear that. You wild.
That's what I talk about.
Nah, Brandon, I can't let the listeners hear that. Black Squares Car Wash. Is there a Black Squares? Is there a Black Squares Car Wash? Is there a Black Squares Car Wash? Yeah, I don't know, yo, son. I don't know, but I'm streaming. So Mama Tot blocked him. Oh man, no rematch, bro.
She blocked me because of the trolls. She's still my friend in spirit, but she blocked me because of the trolls. They were up in her DM being.
Yeah.
No, I know the true story. Mallory.
Yo, I'm really gonna start streaming on TikTok, man, because yeah, I was thinking this morning, and I was saying how AI has really changed.
Because the first day, Mallory was like, "Why are you following Brandon?" And she asked me, "Did she block you? You know why she blocked you?" Blah 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 blah. So she probably asked Mama Tot to unblock me, and Mama Tot was like, "Yeah,
Brandon, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, yo. You know what you're doing. I know you know what you're doing. By the way you answered that question when I said what happened to you, and you said the way you ran it off, like you was in that the injury. You know what you're doing, but yo, keep doing it. Keep acting, man. Keep doing it so you can stay well known, man.
I'm not acting.
He uses his mental condition as an excuse. Yo, you really. Yo. As somebody said, Brandon sounded like he got a lot of drama with him.
I thought I was gullible.
Nah, you not.
I'm told I am.
Brandon, I'll get with you later, man. I gotta get back to some talks.
No, I don't use drama. I don't start drama.
Yo, come on, man. Like you. All right, so look, this is what we talking about. We talking about, this is a morning check-in, right? This is what I do in the morning. And I discuss real topics and issues with people. You know, and we have fun and we laugh, but we get serious too, right? Everybody? We get serious. So you gotta be serious too. And I gotta start streaming more. Chocolate Chip, go look and I'm gonna follow you back. Hold on.
No, people over there, that's Mama Tot's.
Nah, I'm following Chocolate Chip. I'm following Nikki Nicole back.
I simply stated my opinion.
See?
And they're all like,
Serene, hey, if you follow me, I'll follow you back.
People create fan accounts for like an icon or a celebrity. They create fan accounts.
Yo.
And then people are like,
good looking. Thanks for the sunflower. I'll be Brandon. I'll be on later on in the barbershop. I'll be on it later on in the barbershop, and I'm gonna stream. So tap in with me a little later, all right?
Yeah, bye.
All right, later. Yeah, that's do like Starbuck Wild and kill his mic. Now I can't do it on TikTok. First of all, I can't ever. All right, yeah, Royce. So all right, J. Cole, right? J. Cole had J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna touch everybody up on what's going on first, Royce. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar had a little rap beef, right? First we heard Kendrick's fire, and J. Cole came back with some fire. It was fire to me. But then the next day or 2 days later, he apologized. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't expecting that apology. I didn't want to hear that apology. I didn't want to hear that apology yet. I wanted to hear some rap. I wanted to hear some lyrical beef. I wanted to hear that. And not that I wanted anybody to like to take it to the street or anything like that, but I wanted to see what their pen was like. But it is good that he apologized. But golly, man, at least give me like two more songs, like two more verses or something. Don't let Kendrick come back and say something, you say something, and then kiss and make up. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't a fan of the apology that fast. Let me say that. I wasn't a fan of his apology that fast. I think he could have apologized later, but That fast? No. What y'all think? When that was mean to him on live now acts like that. So yeah, what y'all think? What do y'all think? Royce, what you think? Yo, yo, what's up? What's going on? Where y'all at? That I can't stream. I can't. It's hard to battle. Let me see. I ain't really feel an apology like that. Probably been a great rap battle. Probably better than Nas and Jay. It would have been. It would have been. I'm in Atlanta. It would have been. I agree with that. I don't know if it would have been better than Nas and Jay, but no, I don't think it would have been better than Nas and Jay because Nas went too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I think it would have been good. I think it would have been good for I think it would have been good for hip hop, especially for newer stuff. Like we was riding Rolls Royce. Yo, this TikTok is crazy, Royce. Yo, TikTok is crazy, yo.
Yo, this is my excuse me, first time talking this morning. I think he should have thought about it before he got in. I respected it, and the only reason I say I do is because, we've been friends since we was little kids, Mike, you and me.
For sure.
Yo, I know a lot of stuff. I don't think they is personally connected, but dude, for me, if I'm going in, I'm going in. And all the way. Imagine me going in on you, bro. And then I'm gonna call you later and we're gonna be cool.
Right.
I mean,
yo.
That's why I would have had to apologize. Yo, dude, listen, man. I even already wilded out as far as I'm concerned. That's what I'd have said. I said, and yo, if you'd have heard the next stuff I was getting ready to sing, me, you, your sister, none of us would be cool no more. So, yo, I'm done, man.
Right. Hey, nigga, Kendrick Lamar swung on him, really, because he came out the gate gunning, right?
But see, he kind of didn't. See, everybody had already started that big three shit. He just addressed how he felt about the big three stuff. But he ain't really dig in. Not really. Not right. Really.
Like I ain't part of the big three.
Directly at him.
Well,
like they ain't friends.
Right. So he's like, yo, I'm not part of this big three nonsense. I'm me. Like I can stand on my own too, right? And J. Cole, like, oh, word, you trying to diss us? I bet. This is what I'm doing. And he kind of went in. I liked it. I was feeling it.
Agreed. But yo, how come he ain't say nothing about Drake though?
You know, I want to say something about him, man. All right, so people will be writing rhymes, right? I just think Drake is just a super talented guy. Like he recites stuff that other people wrote. To me, I don't know if he's a writer. There's all these people say that Weeknd wrote all this stuff for him and all these writers he got. So I don't really respect him as a lyricist on his own. I don't respect him. So maybe that's why.
I agree.
I don't know. Maybe that's why.
But the thing is, that's not the way that the public is seeing this. And so, you know, by the time you get called out, bro, you either all in or you all out. I think his biggest mistake is he should have just never went in. He could have sat on the sideline, not said nothing. He could have made a private phone call. Not said, see, by the time you go in, throwing up your fists and acting tough, then you like, yo, man, I'm sorry, man.
Yo, I just did it for likes. I did it just to show the people, like, get out of here, J. Cole, with that.
But the thing I like more than anything, bro, is he said, yo, I love what I did. Only thing, because of how I get down, I feel like I was a sucker. So, I mean, I get that, Mike. I get that, especially if you beating up on one of your homies, man.
Yeah.
And again, I agree with you. For the culture, that would have been dope, you know. But and I still like you say, he left it open for Kendrick to come back. He said, yo, because I went so low, you'll come back, I'm sticking out my chin and I'm taking whatever you say.
So one of my homies, one of the young homies, he's Kendrick Lamar's personal assistant. And I text him, I'm like, yo, so with this, kid, y'all let him go crazy on y'all? And they're like, yo, Mike, we're not doing this. We getting ready to go crazy on him. And then the very next day, I said, "Dang, he apologized already." He's like, "Yeah, he waved the white flag. He waved the white flag." I'm like, "Dang, man, that's." So we text. We didn't really. I didn't talk to him and get into it with him. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick known for like firing dudes for putting his business out there. So I can't even say who it was, but we're trying to kill the mumble rap. Like the mumble rappers don't have no beef like that. Like the real lyrical beef.
But see, there's a way to do that, with creating product by creating
Real love.
like they got to start getting together with people like Griselda and all of these other dudes. Yo, if they come out here with hit records, not just with records making points, but with hit records, so they got to get with the producers that's making the songs and just flood the market with a whole bunch of dudes. The mumble rappers got to come with something.
Yo, I'm glad you mentioned Griselda, man. I didn't know you listened to Griselda, yo.
Come on, bro. We talking lyrics here, or what we talking about? Yo, my favorite. Yo, what are they? Dudes from Philly.
Coast Contra.
And Griselda, bro, and them three. Well, I'm really not a big great fan. I do respect his ability to make hit records and his ability to do all of the voices and all of the stuff he does. I respect all of that from a commercial place.
Yeah, he's a crooner to me.
But this is the funny thing, Mike. Like I remember thinking to myself, yo, how did we get to this place? But when I listened to a few interviews of these young dudes, man, and see, we grew up in an era where, first thing, if you remember, let's go into the 70s, man, when just saying anything that rhymed with anything was legit.
Right.
And then when you started saying stuff that made sense, that was crazy.
Right.
Then when you started saying stuff that was pro-black and deep, and so we went into that era. Their whole thing is they not interested in content at all, according to some of them. They said, the vibe supersedes the lyrics. And if there's no vibe, so like in other words, I don't want to use Rakim, but because Rakim always created, he was genius, like Eminem is. It's always a science to even the method of how he's rhyming. But dudes like KRS-One, these dudes ain't interested in the vibe more than they're interested in a point that they're making.
Right.
And the youngsters could care less about a point. If you could really hum and create a vibe that was sick, that's a hit record to them. And that's their mind state. And I only say that because who are we to impose our feeling about, music on these youngsters and say that they dead wrong because they don't view music the way we view it.
Right. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. And I was guilty of that. I was guilty of that.
Yo, on the low, I still, come on, man.
You still be like, yo, come on, that trash.
I give them the right to live, though.
Right.
I give them the right to live.
Right. They got their own lane. They could do whatever they want. I don't gotta listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you, Griselda, when I first heard Griselda, I was like, oh, this is a breath of fresh air. Even though it's drug music, I don't really care. It's good music. And Coast Contra too. When they did that freestyle on Instagram, I was like, yo, where did they come from?
Dude, I must have played that 1,000 times, man.
Yeah.
1,000 times. The one with the dude was telling the story about the chicken party.
Yeah. Crazy. Little Timmy, what do you say? Timmy, Jimmy? I don't know what he say. Little Timmy something. Homeboy, they got a good crew over there. I'm Coast Contra. I downloaded their album when their album came out, and they only had like 20,000 people following them at one time, and they still was making money. They still was touring. That just goes to show you, man, you don't need, you know what I'm saying? Just like us, like what we creating, it's just a small group. It's going to grow, but it ain't for everybody. It's just for some people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drake is a crooner. I've been saying that for years. For the last 8 years, he's a crooner. He's a singer, and he gets what other people's writes, and he delivers it. It's like a singer. You know what I'm saying? So he's like a rapper, singer, so I call him a crooner. That's it to me. I respect the fact that he's able to do that, but You know, people be getting mad at me, yo, Mike, you say Drake is trash. I'm like, he not trash, but he not dope to me. But that's because I'm older, I guess, man. I don't know.
Yo, I say again, we looking to this for something different. You know, I remember back when I was doing music.
Yeah.
One of the worst parts about actually doing music, by the time you producing, like you actually doing beats, now you can't hear nothing but loops and drum track. Like music. I remember the first time. You remember that break called Freedom?
Yep.
First time I heard that, man, it was like the happiest sound of music I had ever heard.
Yeah, that was dope.
It just was a happy feeling song. But when you're producing, you don't feel music that way. Right. You only hear drum tracks and spacing and all of the stuff that you hear in that way. So now by the time you get out of making music, now you get to feel the music again and like feel it.
Yeah.
These youngsters, that's how they look at music. If it don't feel a thing, okay, so this one made me feel, it made me cry. It made me feel like, that's why, in my opinion, people be saying Pac was like a great lyricist and all of that.
No.
Pac was able to marry
grief on grief.
A beat that had a feeling, with lyrics that had a feeling, with a hook that had a feeling, with, and create a picture that you could clearly feel what he was saying and the way he was. That was his genius to me.
Which was dope.
Like lyrics and all of that.
Nah, he wasn't like that.
That's why these youngsters, even 20 years later, love pop. But they love music that creates a vibe. They like silly music, so the music feels silly, the lyrics feel silly, but it's a feeling that's clearly created. They like beat, they like scary, they like street, they like the feel that when this dude's finished, I really felt like I was in a gunfight.
It's a drug era for the kids, for the young kids. A lot of them taking drugs. Keith Dane, what you think about J. Cole and Kendrick? You know what I'm saying? I want to see what Keith got to say if he's check in. I don't think he'll tap in, but he's a DJ too. He gets it in from around the way. I just think, like I said, man, I think we're gonna link up next week if we can. I'm gonna reach out to you next week so I can get that thing from you. But that music,
I'm in the truck. You're sitting right here next to me, right here, Mike. I got it in the truck.
Word, okay, all right. It's ill. I just listen to 80s, 90s music. Some of the early 2000s, not banging my white tee, slanging my white tee, all of my wang and the bang and the. It was cool, but I'm not playing that. I bet, yeah.
And this is the one that you said, yo, I got all the music on it, and then it just died.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. So I don't know. That's today's music. I don't mess with it. I think like the 90s is the golden era. I don't know if it's because I was young. We were younger then. I don't know if it's because of that. Like our parents, what they was listening to. I don't know. Yo, Keith, man, tap in, man. I don't know what he doing. Man.
You know what, too?
You muted. Can't hear you. You muted. All right, yeah, go ahead.
We was connected to the music and the streets, but it was still going worldwide. We knew everybody in the ways we knew everybody, real personal, everybody, So I think all of that has a lot to do with how we view the 90s music, man. And, we like I said, we was a part of that. Yeah, and I got to take that call that just came in, man.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll get back.
All right. Later. Please. Yeah, we was talking about that J. Cole. Royce was just on, and he was saying how, yo, it's good. Yo, what's the deal, son? Yo, so look, what you think about J. Cole? What you got?
I believe that was very courageous of him. That was brave. I like it. That was bold to stand on what he believed, his highest truth.
Good morning, Ev.
I believe that was bold. He put it all on the line to promote what he stands for. So I believe that. I like that.
All right, so let me give you this situation. So I'm coming to barbershop, and I'm gonna swing on you and leave, and then I'm gonna call a barbershop and apologize. How you like that? You gonna go for that?
Nah, because
that's courageous. What's the difference?
That's not the same. We're talking about a physical assault versus a lyrical exercise.
Okay, I come in the barbershop and curse you out and embarrass you in front of 20 people in the shop. And then I call you back on the phone like, yo, my fault. I didn't mean to do that to you. I didn't mean to humiliate you. That's courageous?
All right, so you got to say that I started with you.
All right, now let's go deep in. So
I started with you, then I respond, firing back at you the same way you fired back at me. Pass, and I'm like, yo, this don't sit well with me, and then I air it out. I put it out there. This is the same way that I aired you out. I put it out there like this don't sit well with me.
Yo, V.
Yo.
Vito.
Yo, listen. Don't make me part of the big three. I'm not part of no big three. I'm just gonna let y'all know. And then you're gonna come and say something crazy to me and then apologize to me? Yo, V, come on, man. What we doing?
Nah, Mike, you making this something else, bro.
What? How?
Here's what I think Flea was trying to say.
All right, let's go.
Number one, you come in the barbershop and swing on me. That's once you try to physically assault me, getting away with an apology ain't enough.
All right, now we're gonna take the physical assault back. We're gonna take that back.
Listen. I'm gonna break it down for you. That's personal beef. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be handled differently.
Okay.
Now, the difference between you swinging on me in the barbershop and calling me to apologize, that's not sufficient enough.
Right.
Now, the difference with J. Cole and Kendrick is this shit is hip hop. And the difference between me and you is they got large amounts of people that is watching them and busting moves based on what they saying. So you have to be able to recognize that J. Cole is a conscious rapper. That's number one. He ain't no gangster rapper. So to the people that started to get confused behind the actions, you got fans that think it's real beef.
Nah, yeah. Nah, I just made up a scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, but J. Cole absolutely was courageous and being a man when he was like, yo, you know what? I wasn't really feeling that. That's his personal sentiments.
Yeah.
It's not up to him to suit you or please you. He putting out music that he's happy with, and if you don't like it, that's on you. Now, it ain't like these niggas got real actual beef.
I loved it. I loved J. Cole's response, but I didn't like the apology so fast. I didn't like it that fast.
I mean, and that's cool, but guess what? You're not gonna like every song that somebody put out, but that don't mean you don't still like them overall as artists.
Nah, I'm not disputing if I like them or not. I'm just saying, can we get some real lyrical beefs going on? I wanted to hear it.
I mean, yeah,
you ain't want to hear it?
That don't mean it can't still go. Cause
it can still go. He apologized. V, it's over.
No, it ain't over because Kendrick might decide to choose violence.
No, he ain't gonna do that. I'm about to call my man. I'm gonna say, yo,
no. I'm speaking figuratively, meaning he might decide to put out another.
He should, and end him.
First of all, let me get something extremely straight here right now.
Let's go.
J. Cole raps way better than Kendrick. Nobody's rapping better than J. Cole today, right now. Not even close. Nobody.
I agree with that.
Nobody.
Not even close? Kendrick ain't close, man?
No. J. Cole raps better than everybody by far today. He sports that all of the features he's been doing over the course of the last couple of years, he is fricasseeing everybody.
I ain't gonna lie. Lyrically, he's dope. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
Lyrically, he get it in lyrically. Huh?
He's rapping. He's out rapping everybody.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. And the best hip hop artist out right now, and for a while, honestly, and Flea can attest to this, I've been saying this for a lot of years now. It's Future.
What?
Future is the best hip hop artist out for the last.
Oh, the best hip hop artist. He ain't the best rapper. He's the best hip hop artist.
But Future can rap real good.
Come on, B. What you talking
Nah, maybe you should go listen.
about? I mean, tell me a line, 2 lines that he said that was dope. Please tell me.
Fleet, send him that song with Meek Mill.
No, I want you to say it. I want you to tell me what he said.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just not one of those guys that like recite niggas raps in my head. I'm just not.
All right.
You know, of course, naturally, I'm gonna remember. See, I remember raps from when I was a kid and I had time to, and that's what I did. So I remember Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic and Mobb Deep. I remember certain shit because I've been listening to it for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But I could recite a Future song when I'm listening to it. But I got too much shit going on for me to know your raps.
I mean,
so, soon as I got up in the morning, Mike is like, "Yo, spit a line." And
I don't mean like that. I'm just saying, say something he said that was dope. I'm not saying give me a whole verse, but okay, I don't even know.
Okay, the whole I Never Liked You album is dope. That whole Metro album.
And he's a singer too. He's kind of a crooner too, like Drake. By the way, he's a crooner. They're both croony singing dudes. That's what they do. Yeah, like don't change that. They're not really rappers. They're not really rappers. He just like drug music, you know. That's Future.
Nah.
It's all the same, man.
You know what? Yeah, I think, yo, Mike, I think with all due respect, you couldn't have possibly ever listened to enough Future to really make that determination.
You're right. You're 100% absolutely.
So it's hard to have this conversation with you.
Unequivocally
because I know
right.
his catalog front to back.
No doubt. And you know what? I'm gonna bow out on that one. You got it, because I don't listen to Future like that. I try, but it just ain't my type of thing. I can't do it. I'm over the hill with that. I'm over the hill.
Like, you smoke? Do you smoke?
Smoke what?
Like, you smoke weed?
I have.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you another question. What kind of car you got?
I got a pickup truck.
You got a nice sound system in your pickup truck?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to, on a calm night or day, I want you to get in your car, preferably at night, and I'm gonna send you a list of songs, and I want you to really crank the song, and I want you to just sit there and I want you to just listen, because you asked the question. I'm trying to educate you. I want you to just sit there and vibe and really listen to these songs, and then we'll have this conversation.
All right.
Because you know what people do, and I'm not saying you doing it, but maybe you have. A lot of time people will skim it. Holmes said it best. Do you listen or just skim through music? Like most people.
See how you can just say that? See how you can just say that?
But even still, he didn't say it the way I just said it. He said it differently. But ultimately, he said, do you people really listen or skim through music?
Right.
People will skim through music and determine whether it's good or not. They don't sit with the music for like a week or two and be like, yo, nah, this. Like when we listen to new albums in the shop, Flea tell you, I run that shit all day. Because that's how you gotta listen to it to really understand it.
Future's dope. I ain't disputing that. Not one bit. But I don't listen to enough of it, like you said. I'm still stuck in the 90s. I'm like my mother when she was listening to rock and roll, and we had to listen to that all day. I'm listening to the 90s music that's in the early 80s. Late 80s. That's all I'm listening to. Like I'm running it. And I throw Future and Drake and them in there, but they ain't getting a lot of airtime. They not. It's all good, man. Shout out to the barbers.
Yo, they not getting a lot of airtime in your car and your crib. They get airtime.
No, I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's good, man. We I just wanted to hear J. Cole. I just wanted to hear another verse from Kendrick and another verse from J. Cole, and then they could kiss and make up. I just ain't want it to be over that fast. Selfishly, I did not want it to be over that fast. That's what I'm saying.
I don't necessarily think it's over. And if you ask me, J. Cole got that. I can't really like
you kind of biased, B.
Like listen, Kendrick got some dope projects, but like he said, bro, you got 4 albums in 12 years, and every now and then you come out. Now somebody else said like
you really only come out attached to some kind of controversy. Like, why you not doing features like really, really showing like you smoking niggas? Like, you talking about you hip hop, but where's the work?
That's foul.
No, but think about it. Think about it. Tell me, outside of his 4 albums, that so every 3 years you got an album, and outside of that, what features you on? Can you tell me?
Well, why he gotta be featured? Yo, what up, L?
Yo, so what's good? Yo, so what you mean why? Because you represent hip hop. You about the culture. Where's the work? That's like me saying, yo, I'm the best barber, but I do like 4 haircuts a week.
That's not the same, Pete.
It is the same.
Yo, come on, man. That's exaggerated. I mean, because if he putting out his own music, just because he's not doing features.
Yeah, but that mean this is what I'm saying. Let me break it down to you further.
Yeah.
Am I really nice if I put out a couple good verses here and there?
Okay.
Is J. Cole showing more consistency?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I see J. Cole. I see him put a song out, right, and then he'll have an album out, and then he'll be on tour.
But J. Cole is putting out songs and albums. J. Cole got albums that he wrote and produced.
Yo, you know what? Let me say this about J. Cole. This is how I feel about him, honestly, right? J. Cole is nice. I always say he's nice. His pen is crazy. Got a crazy pen, right? However, his first album, second album, there was elevator music to me. With the background, it's so boring. It was just so boring. The music was so boring to me. Like I said, lyrically he's dope, but everything was so boring. Then he got on that song with he did some work with Kendrick, and Kendrick got into his boring mode. You know what I'm saying? He's part of the reason why he was in that boring. You say your album was boring. You're a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's still good.
Name your top 3 rappers.
Yeah, he's gonna change what I'm saying.
No. So because what I'm saying, the reason why I asked that is, I think we can pretty much gauge on the type of music or artist you like.
But that's what I said. I said I'm a 80s, I'm a 90s dude. I'm period.
Name your top 3.
Biggie, Jay-Z, it is hard because I don't have 3, but I'm gonna give you my favorite is Redman. Is one of my favorites of all time. He's my favorite.
I think the more appropriate question is name your top 3 rappers today.
Yeah.
Well, those guys, Kendrick, J. Cole, and I don't know whoever else. I don't know. I don't be listening to that shit. Really. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy last album was Triggity Trash. They tried to do that. What's his name? You know, he's making the mixtapes.
Oh, Drama?
Yeah, that damn. I downloaded it and I can't get rid of it. I can't even delete it out. I'm trying to delete it out of my playlist and it keeps coming on. I hate it.
Come on, Mike.
Shit is whack. Yo, come on. That's Snowman. The Snowman 3, 2.
No, it was not.
Come on, V. That's not hot.
It was not whack, bro.
It's all right. It's not dope. What's so dope about it? Because it was nostalgia.
You know what I think you're doing? I think that you are subconsciously comparing it to like a different work from a different time and a different stage in your life. We often attribute music to stages in our life and where we was at, how young we was, and what we was doing. You probably comparing that to when you was young Mike the Barber in Queens.
No, I'm not. I was here in Atlanta when Jeezy came out, when he first came out. I was here. Yeah, I compare it to that, if you want to say that.
But again, you want my old shit, buy my old album.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. When Jeezy made that, what is it called? Snowman 3? What is it called? It's snowing outside, whatever the name of it is, right? He tried to bring back that sound. That's what he tried to do. Am I right or wrong about that?
I think he did excellent with that intro with drama. That intro was amazing.
That's you just saying the intro though, bro. That's it. You saying? I mean,
no, but it's showing the capability. He can do it, but I'm not gonna give you a whole album of that, nigga. That's not my life today.
L7 said, I think Styles P is still coming out with stuff. So is Jada. Are they rappers of this era? That's a good question.
And I think Jada is still relevant. Jada's still putting out music. Young people, this generation know who they are. I don't think just because they came out in the 90s don't make them artists of this era. They might not sound like you might understand what they saying. They not mumble rapping, but
I gotta get out of here. I'll join back in a minute, y'all.
I
gotta get ready to leave.
Ivy.
All
right.
I would say that they are not rappers of this era. They are still rappers of back then. This era is for the youth. It's for Flea and younger. It's for them. You know what I'm saying? But they still have fans like us that still like them, but they're not part of that. They're not part of that era. They're not gonna be in the 2010 and up. Jada, it's not gonna be that. The biggest thing that they're gonna say is they had the Dipset. What they call when they was doing that the battle thing they was doing. Versus. That's the biggest talk is gonna be that was Jada's coming back party. When he did that, all the money went up. That's when Fat Joe was saying, yo, price going up, everything's up.
So I'm not disputing that may have introduced them to a younger demographic of people, but he is still relevant.
He's not part of this era though. He is relevant, but he's not. Yeah. He's not. They have none of those guys.
Amongst the 25 and under, they're not really listening to Jada. He had his versus moment, but they're not really relevant as far as like a hip hop pioneer or like one of them guys. Yeah, but relevant to what demographics? Kids are not really listening to Jada. They think Jay-Z's whack. Their guy is Meek Mill.
Yep.
Their guy is Meek Mill.
And even
I think, but question: who do you think the bigger hip hop crowd is right now? People under 25 or over 25?
Hip hop as far as what?
The biggest crowd, which group of
I just went to
under 25 is.
I just went to a Drake concert, and that was like 30 and under. Majority of that crowd, you know what I'm saying? So, what are we speaking to? Like, as far as what consumers? I think the younger generation is consuming music more because everything is accessible from the phone and streaming. So,
and
that's where the numbers are.
The younger artists are putting out more music as opposed to the older artists. Kiss, when the last time Kiss dropped something, but Little Baby had dropped something every other week, right? So of course they consume music more, but I don't think that they are any less. They might not listen to them as much again because the amount of material that's being put out, but they're not relics of an era past. They still relevant.
Yeah, but you said they part of this era. They're really not.
Yeah,
they're really not.
The older crowd may still consume these classic albums and these dope projects from the 90s and early 2000s. But for the now generation, the 25 and under, they are the mass consumers of the music.
I was there to say 30 and under.
So I think anyone who's a fan of Sexy Red will be a fan of Jada's. That's this. So if you're talking about that crowd, then that's possible.
Yo, I went to Kendrick. I went to a Kendrick concert last year.
So I wouldn't just say crazy, Mike. I tried to come on before, but I lost off. I was getting bits and pieces of what you were saying about J. Cole apologizing.
Yeah,
I think that one that was a grown man move. He saw where that could, assuming, or I'm guessing that he saw where that could potentially lead to. Because you got to remember, Kendrick Lamar's from the hood. J. Cole is also from the hood. He might not give that image of light skin, but he's from the hood. And these guys both have people surrounding them that love them. That could have turned into something. So Kendrick
Well, both of them pretty much being conscious rappers, and because Kendrick put out great music. So did J. Cole. Neither one of them, I wouldn't take nothing from either one of them. But I think on a conscious level of being more mindful of what could potentially happen and how that could not necessarily create an East Coast, West Coast beat, something like that, because I don't think either one of them are big enough artists to do that the way Pac and Big did. What happened with them? But I do think that he didn't see a value in beefing with Kendrick Lamar, and he was like, "Yo, let me take the grown man approach and just apologize, whether I'm right or wrong. It takes it takes a big man to apologize, even when you're wrong, to nip something in the bud, right? I don't think he played himself. I don't think people for true hip hop heads wanted that's what it was. It was the foundation. That's what it was born on, battling and stuff like that. But nowadays, it turns into something much more. So I think that's why he did that. This is my personal opinion. You can make those faces if you want.
Yo, listen. You're right. I just don't. I'm doing this because I'm like, he did fold fast, and he should have. I just wanted to see more. Like I said before, selfishly, I wanted to hear more. I wanted to hear a little more stuff.
So, KD, you're right. However, oftentimes when you see two different artists beefing and they in a club, it's not the artist, it's the people that they have around them that go too far. That's when people start losing their lives. That's when it goes overboard. You can't dismiss that.
Look, Uncle Mike, I'm gonna lock off.
I'm gonna holler at you. Yo, I was just there, right?
Yo, peace, bro.
Yo, you heard I was in town?
No, I didn't even know.
Kids was here. You missed the kids and everything.
Yeah.
2 days.
I ain't know. I ain't get no call. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was raining. It's crazy.
Do we apologize when we snap on each other?
I'm out hit you. I hit your line. Do we apologize when we snap on each other at the shop? No, we do not do that. We just keep going and we laugh.
You're also not not looked at it. I've never met a barber that could go into a stadium and have the influence that a hip hop artist or any type of artist has over 30 or 40,000 people. So I don't think that was a great comparison. Just personally.
Yeah, that wasn't really a good comparison.
Yeah.
Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev, with that. Come on, Kev Cole. Come on, Kev Lamar. Nah, I did want to see. I ain't gonna lie. When J. Cole came back, I was like, ooh, it's ready. We ready. We ready to go. And then heard the apology the next day. I was like,
so question.
No.
Who started it and what did it start over? Like,
it's a big thing over there. Was saying who the big three are, right? The big three. Uh-huh. And Kendrick was like, that's when he made his song, like, yo, pretty much saying, yo, I'm not part of this big three. I'm me. I'm my solo. I'm the best. I'm better. And don't be trying to put me with no gang. Not gang, but don't put me with y'all trio. And then J. Cole came out blazing. And then he apologized. Word. Come on, son. Come on, KD. Hey, you missed the apology. Get out of here.
I did miss the apology.
But he did say, yo, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You do great music. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did it, but, if you want to come back again, I stick my chin out. Go for yours. He said that. But I did call my man an insider. And he said, yo, Cole don't want to smoke. And we'll be right back. And then he said, the next day I texted him. I said, yo, we got the apology now? He said, yeah, he waved the white flag. He didn't want it.
Or it could have been like, I'll let you go ahead. I'm gonna give you that. No. Don't act up, I'm gonna finish you.
No.
J. Cole get busy.
Yeah, Kendrick get busy too though.
Huh?
They both get busy.
Yeah.
They get busy.
Well,
It's all good, man. What's the name asked me, Royce asked me, what did I think about the J. Cole? That's where it came from, what you think about the apology. And he kind of said what I'm saying, and like you said, like old school hip hop, battling was a big thing, and we kind of built on that. So that's exactly what it was. J. Cole was trying to spare that man's career. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Come on, Jers.
Cold world.
Come on, Jers.
Yeah.
Come on, L7. J. Cole can end him if you really want to. J. Cole nice with the pen. He can't end Kendrick though. Kendrick Lamar following. When I went to that concert, his following was way different. Totally different. You know what I'm saying? Then let's hear it. Let's go, Jersey.
Yeah, J. Cole was trying to spare that man's career.
Yo, come on.
You don't want to go back and forth for him and make that man mess up his money.
Kendrick's career, Kendrick's following is it's not big. I ain't gonna say it's way bigger than J. Cole, but he got a cult following. So I don't think
Cole is making more money than J. Cole. Than Kendrick. He don't want to mess up his money, and he don't want two brothers to be going at it like that.
Yo, come on, y'all gotta spare me with this kumbaya. Stop that. This is hip hop. We can't do that right now. Come on, L. You talking about stopping the East Coast, West Coast. We're not doing that, but we know what's going on.
That's a good brother.
J. Cole's first album, second album was boring, right?
That's a matter of opinion. That's a matter of opinion.
I'm saying my opinion. It was boring. Was it boring to you?
Boring to you because he doesn't make bangers for the radio.
No, that's not what I mean. Like lyrically, he's dope. He's dope lyrically. Dope, super dope. But the music is so boring. And then when Kendrick got on that second album with him, right? Kendrick became boring on that album. I couldn't believe it. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Right, look.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Jers. Come on.
What's your favorite album of all times? Any artist's favorite album of all times?
For me?
J. Cole?
Of anybody. Favorite album of all time.
Nah,
Illmatic.
I'm with Mike. 80s, 90s, that's my thing. I may diddle and dabble a little bit in some of this new school stuff, but I don't mess with it too much.
Me too. What's your favorite album of all time, Mike?
I don't have a favorite of all time. I don't have a favorite, but I got a few that I definitely listen to. NWA, Niggas for Life, absolutely 100%. The Chronic, absolutely top to bottom.
NWA doesn't have an album called Niggas for Life. They don't have an album called Niggas for Life.
What is it called?
You owe that brother an apology.
What is it called?
Straight Outta Compton.
What's next? L, don't try to get into this hip hop world with me. Don't do that. I'm telling you, you're wrong. You're 100% wrong. The EP, it was an EP with 5 songs, Niggas for Life, and then the album was coming, Niggas for Life. Come on, L, you gotta do your research.
Okay, man.
All right, what is it? Tell me what it is.
NWA wouldn't be mentioned in my top 10 favorite albums.
I'm just saying, why would you say they don't have an album called that? Why would you say that?
Because they don't.
Okay, wait. How do you figure that?
Because they don't.
So what album they made in 1991?
1991 was 100 Miles of Running.
Okay, that was the EP. What was the album?
You just said the EP was Niggas for Life.
That's okay,
you just said.
You're right. You're 100% correct.
Okay, so
that was the EP. What was the album?
Do not question my knowledge on
no,
hip-hop.
Because you absolutely unequivocally wrong on that or a Niggas for Life album. Okay.
Okay, so what's your number? What's up?
What is Katie talking about? Did Jay-Z ever end anybody's career?
Who?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z ain't end nobody's career. Who in career?
That's what I was.
Who career did Jay-Z end when he was battling Nas? Probably, first of all, Jay-Z got ended by Nas, so we didn't even talk about that.
I'm curious as to what career did Jay-Z.
So, ho. Right. Watch your mouth. So
he eated him. He didn't end his career, but he eated him.
Listen. And I am a Jay-Z fan, right? I think for me, Jay-Z would be the number one rapper for me.
Okay, yeah.
One of my favorite albums, if I had to pick a favorite album, would be Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
Jay-Z didn't end necessarily in anyone's career, but he gave Nas a career back because everybody forgot Nas was even rapping before Jay-Z started this. Nas was finished.
Okay.
Hip Hop is Dead and all that. Name 3 songs off of Hip Hop is Dead.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this to that.
Anybody.
When I first
anybody name 3 songs off of Hip Hop is Dead.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He's still making albums, man. He's still making music. He's still doing it. What does that mean? That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
So, Ether was fired. Ether was fired.
When the takeover came out,
Ether was like.
I listened to the takeover, right?
Getting into a fight and Nas Woodman J ass.
Right. I listened to the takeover, right? And I've listened to it back to back. I was like, yo, this is so crazy. And I said, yo, if Nas don't come back from this, he's done. And then I said, he need to be thanking Jay-Z for rebirthing his career. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't done, but he was fading out. You know what I'm saying? But when he did that, and then when he dropped Ether, he made Jay-Z look stupid.
He was a 90 rapper.
He made him look stupid, yo.
Who popularity and relevance was fading until that battle. The crazy thing, Mobb Deep was more relevant than Nas at that time.
No, they wasn't.
Yes, that's a fact.
It's not a fact.
That's an absolute.
It's not a fact because Mobb Deep is really, to be honest with you, Mobb Deep is really more tri-state than anything. Nas ain't tri-state. See that? See how I spelled that L? Look that up. Play that in your ride.
Okay.
That shit is tough. Ultimate.
The song gonna pop up. They gonna
why you keep saying that? Yo, what's wrong with you? It's a whole album that you missed. How did you miss that?
Everybody missed it.
No, they didn't. Why? Because you missed it? You missed it because you missed it? Sound crazy.
You're the only one that heard that.
Nah, you're the only one. I'm telling you one thing. You are definitely outbid it on that one because
that was post Ice Cube, right? Niggas for Life was post Ice Cube.
No, it was right after that. It was during that beef. They both had the same beef. Right after No Vaseline. So you got I got a bunch of albums that I still play. I don't have one favorite, but that Niggas for Life is one of mine. Reasonable Doubt, 100%. Nas, just like you said. Jers, Mobb Deep got a couple of albums I really like. Biggie first album,
classic.
Well, that's a Rakim's, first album.
Listen,
classic.
Let me. I can tell y'all some albums that were classics that was slept on. Go back and listen to them right now. Old Dirty Bastard, fire.
Nah,
first album.
I loved it, but when I listen to it now,
Mad Rapper Joint, classic.
That ain't classic.
Yeah,
and it's like you said, it's a matter of opinion.
Who's that? Definitely. I gotta get to work.
All right, do your thing, Cat. I'll let you later. Check out that Niggas for Life album, though.
I want to hear what this guy got to say. What you talking about?
Nah, I was just trying to make a point. When I said that, I was just trying to make a point. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to make a point when y'all was saying J. Cole was sparing him and because of his career and all this other stuff. That battle rap was just a joke art form of rap.
Yeah, no, I was joking when I said that. I don't think J. Cole, both of them are nice. I don't think J. Cole could end Kendrick's career. Yeah. I was joking when I said that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right, absolutely.
We Are the Streets is trash.
I feel like what Mike said, that, it should have went on a little longer. Me personally, my opinion, I just feel like those 2 brothers, they camps, their teams, they did their thing. And I feel like they should have went on a little longer. I mean, personally, my opinion, I just feel like those 2 brothers, they camps, their teams, they did their thing. And I feel like they should have went on a little longer. I mean, personally, my opinion, I just feel like those 2 brothers, they camps, their teams, they did their thing. I don't think it would have went past the music. You know what I'm saying?
Me either. I don't think so either, Kev. I don't think it's going past the music.
I feel like they would have put hip hop on their back. They would have put hip hop on their back.
Yep. Yo, he don't care. He don't care.
We'll wait till L finish.
It's right across the street to the Glass Group.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does.
Yeah. So, Mike, I agree with you, and I felt like the culture needed that art. I mean,
right.
That art of battle rap from them too. You know.
All right, cool. That's all good, Jared.
I gotta go. I'm gonna watch it. I gotta go, y'all.
All right, later. Prince,
right, later,
you know what I'm gonna say about you, Prince? You don't even know. You're gonna say the We Are the Streets album was a dope album. Like, get out of here. He always agree with Mike. Kev got a great mind.
Agree with Mike, 'cause it's factory, baby. It's
right.
Factory.
Great minds think alike. Get out of here.
Right.
You was in special ed anyway. How you gonna say so? You was in special ed, throwing TVs, throwing chairs. Like, what are you talking about? Get out of here.
Right, come on, line, Prince. What color frame you got on today, man? You got on the Fruit Loop box colors today?
Right,
What's
get out of here,
man.
With that fruity, flowery hat. Get out of here, man.
Right. Trying to say he coordinate, man.
Yo, and I can't believe L said that. The Niggas for Life. That wasn't an album. It was no make. I can't. You know what? I'm not even talking to hip hop to him no more since he said that.
Yeah, he definitely was bugging with that. It's clear he says that's the full album in 1991.
Come on, man. I'm out of here. Real Love, I'm sorry, Real Love, but he was out of order for that. And that's so disrespectful to the West Coast. That's so disrespectful to the West Coast, man. Jers, what's up? Jers, what's going on?
Big bugging.
No, that wild, man. That's crazy. Life After Death was dope. Nah, you know what? I want to thank everybody who taps in, man. If I send you a request and you tap in, I appreciate that because we are growing this thing. And we talking about any and everything. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Prince, why don't you agree to that? Say yes to that, sucker.
Prince, what do you mean Life After Death?
Biggie.
That was definitely a classic.
Yeah, he just naming albums, but the We Are the Streets was Triggity Trash. It wasn't Triggity. Nah, I take that back. I mean, I'm just being Mike. It's not Triggity Trash. It was cool, but
Yo, Mike, but your man said, how much Future have you listened to?
I'm listening to some. I listened to the first album and I listened to the new album he dropped. But it's something that I got to keep listening to.
Absolutely.
For me to get it.
Said that, I never looked at Future like a rapper like that. I always thought he was like a super producer. I know he could make a good song, but I never looked at him like like he had bars like that. So now I got to go back because of what he's saying and how convincing he was by saying that. I might have to go and really listen to Future.
But then you could
But when he said get in your car and put the music up,
right?
My question to myself was it more the lyrics or was it more of the production of the beats?
Right.
Because the beats is crazy.
I think it's production. I think that's what he's saying. The way he put a song together, I think that's probably what he's saying. Because when I said say a line or something, he couldn't say it. Get Rich or Die Trying, definitely dope.
Yeah, that's definitely golden. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Love and Light, Queen's Finest. Get Rich or Die Trying. Come on, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still stuck on like Niggas for Life. NWA never has a called Living for Life. Get out of here. I think you don't have to sell yourself on what you like. 100%. 100%. You're right, Royce.
100%.
You're right, Royce. You don't got see. Royce know. Bagman know. DJ Bagman knows. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad we touched it. Yo, Royce, man, I appreciate the question today because we got a chance to touch in up on music instead of, prison talk with Prince and L. We didn't have to have a session today. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to do that, so that was good. We got to a regular life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Prince is a hater. He hating on good skin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what'd he say?
No, nice filter, guys. Nice filter, guys.
We glowing on a cloudy day, my brother.
Ah, how you like that?
We glowing on a cloudy day, all right?
For sure.
Standing outside in a cloudy day.
Right.
See the glistening.
Yo, I gotta hit the shop, man. I'm gonna get on TikTok and stream today. I'm gonna get on there and I'm gonna just ride out for a while I'm working and see what's up. And yo, thanks everybody for tapping in, man.
I know your list is full since everybody had to go on hiatus for a couple days.
Nah, it's not. Actually, it's not.
Oh, nah?
Yeah. I got a few right now. Jay up there probably right now waiting on me, so I'm about to get over there.
That's what's up. Tell Jay I said what up.
No doubt. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace and love. I'll see y'all in the morning.
Factory. Later.
Man. TikTok, y'all gotta stop putting these restrictions on me. Always putting restrictions on the barber, man. I don't get it. Ab, have a great day. Ab, you got some stuff you ever want to talk about? Just say it. Like I can see right here, I can see your comments. Nobody else can see them. So if y'all ever want to have a little say something, I'll bring it to the forefront. It's all good. But time to make the donuts. See y'all later.